Hello everyone! In this Java programming tutorial, we will learn about two Java classes, LocalDateTime and DateTime Formatter. In order to use these classes, we first need to use the keyword import followed by the class name. If you look within the Java documentation at docs.oracle.com, for the LocalDateTime class, you can highlight the class name here and copy-paste that after your import keyword. On the next line, we will do the same for DateTime Formatter. Now that we have imported those two classes, we can create objects of those classes to access the fields and methods within those classes. Let's first type LocalDateTime. LocalDate equals localdatetime.now. Open and close parentheses, semicolon. If you look at the documentation for the LocalDateTime class, you can scroll down and click on Static Methods. The second method listed is the Now method, which obtains the current date time from the system clock in the default time zone. On the next line, type system.out.println and within parentheses localDate, semicolon, and run your program. We see in the console that the date has printed out as the year followed by the month, followed by the date, and then the time. However, this is not a nice readable format, so we are going to use the DateTime Formatter class to make it easier to read. On the next line, type DateTime Formatter, DTF, and set that to DateTime Formatter.ofPattern. And within the parentheses, quotations, and within the quotations we can specify the pattern in which we want our date to appear. For now, type MMMM space DD, comma, YYYY. On the next line, type system.out.println and within parentheses DTF.format and then another set of parentheses LocalDate. Here we are calling the format method of the DateTime Formatter class and passing in our local date as the parameter, then printing that value to the console. The date now appears on the console as a text-based month, followed by the date, a comma, and then the full year. Back on the DateTime Formatter class documentation, we can scroll down, click on Static Methods, and this is the one we are looking for. It is called ofPattern. It creates a formatter using the specified pattern. Let's look back at our code. These 4 M's display the month in full text format. Let's change it to 3 M's and run our program. Now we see the month in abbreviated form. Now let's change it to 2 M's and run our program. This displays the month in numerical format, in my case 10 for October. Now change it to mm-dd-yy. This pattern displays the date in a numerical format with only the last 2 digits of the year. You could also include the time by adding h:mm space A. The A is for AM or PM, and this would be the result. Thank you for watching this Java tutorial on DateTime formatting. I hope that this has helped you. Please subscribe to my channel Bootstrap CSS Girl and check out my Java programming playlist.